The world's worst bathroom renovation continues. I dived right in and it got messy. Let's rewind. Last October I unearthed this original fireplace, stripped paper off the walls, but that was only the beginning. Last week I finally got back into it, and the first step was getting these walls and this ceiling down. It started by protecting our hallway carpet because the dust be dusting when you take down walls, and I don't need crop imprints on the stairs, thank you very much. Then safety first, as always, stay safe and slay. Day one's objective was getting these walls completely bare. 3 hours this took me, 3 hours of smashing this wall, cleaning up over and over again. I was making a constant mess. It's like having sand for walls. It just gets bloody everywhere. I hated every second of the mess. Loved every minute I got closer to the end. And it looks quite easy sped up, but my arms, well, they ached to high hell after. And then one of our cats snuck in and I had to, "There's the door, bitch!" him out. And you thought it was over, but no. Time to remove all the wooden lath strips. My sanity was slowly decreasing here. You get like these fat bergs of plaster on all the noggins, so more sandy mess to deal with. But there's still more. Now I had to take hundreds of these Victorian nails out, one by one. Plasterboard will be fixed here eventually, so we can't have anything protruding. And I thought the worst of it was over here, but the ceiling is a whole other story. It's so awful. I'll see you in part 2. Renovating our bathroom isn't just a pick some new tiles sort of job. It's a remove walls, destroy the ceiling and your whole soul sort of job. Last time I ripped out this wall and thought, how bad can the ceiling be? Spoiler, it was really bad. First, I put on a shower cap under my PPE to save myself another hair wash day, and yes, this does work. Back to the ceiling, the original plaster was crumbling and had to come down, as we've got plans for a fancy vaulted ceiling, so I just went at it for 5 hours, starting small, but it quickly got big. And yeah, I was a fucking state. R.I.P. my nails. The clean-up was brutal, my back is done in, but there's no rest for the type A personalities who have to do everything, otherwise they think they failed. So I carried on and turned the room into a total tip. Honestly, the mess I created and had to clear up with my bare gloved hands, I needed therapy just to get past this bit. The dust literally reached everywhere in the house. This is downstairs in the lounge. Oh, and this is our shower. We still have to shower in every day. Love that for us. The day after, we said bye bitch to the carpet, and I cleared out this big cupboard for total ceiling destruction. Yes, I should have done this first, I know that. And it's about to get a lot worse. See you in part 3, huns. Just when you think things can't get any worse, they do. Yes, it's part 3 of the world's worst bathroom renovation. Today's task was getting this ceiling down, stripping out the loo so we can rebuild it a lot better. No carpet this time. We called in reinforcements as this was a big job. Thanks, fam. Started by removing the massive sauna wood cupboard. Good riddance. The size of the nails they used for this shitty cupboard, honestly, why? Then the wall between the loo and the bathroom had to come down. The old plaster is crumbling. We need to plasterboard it all if we want any chance at a smooth wall in here. I'm amazed these walls survived for over 100 years, to be honest. Yep, big mess, and we're only just getting started. Then ceiling time. And yes, this was horrific. It got so dusty so quickly we could barely see across the room. And all the old insulation had to come down, plus there were lots of old roof slates up here just resting on the ceiling. Love that. And all this dirt. Hours in, we were left with this mess, and I really did question my life choices here. Like, we're doing this, but at what cost? Will I ever feel clean again? Why am I literally paying to do this? Absolute joke. And then the clean-up, again, brutal. I'm so grateful for my family helping with this, because I would have just run away to live alone in the forest at this point. Like, have you ever had to hoover your shower? Because I have. But we do now have the ceiling open and the option of keeping it vaulted, which I'm obsessed with and will now make my only personality trait. And the loo is giving prison. Part 4 brings even more destruction, and we have pretty bathroom things arriving. We absolutely gutted our hideous bathroom, and now it looks like this. Yeah. No more internal walls, and the ceiling is open for business, as is the loo, which is a weird experience, let me tell you. But now the real work begins. Welcome to part 4. So many little bits to do before we can get the fitters in, starting with removing every single nail from the beams one by one. We're keeping them exposed to show off the history of this house. It's over 130 years old, and we love uncovering all this original construction. Just don't do what I did and chuck them all on the floor. Then I stripped the ancient wallpaper that was in the old boiler cupboard, and it pretty much just fell off. This pattern is just not it. Too cottagecore for me. We also drilled holes for some new light placements, and no, this isn't asbestos, it's just wallpaper. Everyone here seems to be obsessed with asbestos, I swear. But in more exciting news, we have actual bathroom stuff arriving. Firstly, the loo. Pro tip, check stuff as it arrives, as most places only give you 48 hours to report damages. This was absolutely fine. We also have a beauty of a brass shower set, some shiny basin taps, this sexy green sink, and it looks even better on this vintage vanity unit. And for some reason we now have a whole bath in our lounge, because this is Reno life. It's not aesthetic at all, it's just fucking messy. I can just really see this whole scheme coming together now, and I'm so hyped to get this room done. But before that, we've got another mammoth task on our hands, insulating the roof, and I'll show you the whole process in part 5.